Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Artilleros. Today we're going to be talking about Arsenal's pretty big game against Man City. Obviously another one of our pretty tough run of fixtures. Obviously we've got Leicester next, and yeah, I mean we're pretty in the thick of it right now. So going into this game, I was kind of sceptical. If I'm being honest, if I'm being brutally honest, I did not expect us to win this game. Um, we always seem to pull out a surprise win every so often. We have beaten Man City in the recent past. We've beaten all the big teams in the recent past, so it's possible that we could do it, and we did it well last time we played them. So there was always a chance, but I wasn't expecting anything purely because they're on a massive, really good run of form, and we're on pretty poor form. It kind of picked up a little bit recently, but we've kind of fallen back into a little bit of a slump. So obviously Man City won 1-0. Very disappointing game. They went 1-0 up in the second minute. Sterling just managed to be let through, and does what Sterling does, and it's like the second minute you think, oh no, we're gonna get absolutely smashed again. Because for me, if once we go a goal down, for me that's kind of it. I don't have any confidence really that we're gonna equalise or win or get back into the game. I'm a bit surprised that it stayed 1-0 to be honest. They had a lot of chances. We had a couple, I guess. Aubamayang should have scored. Don't know why he didn't. He was on a bit of a decent run of form. He scored a hat-trick the other day. He seems to have disappeared again. So I'm a bit disappointed that we lost. Some people say the scoreline is a bit flattering to us, and at least it's only 1-0 and stuff. And I get why they say that, but it's like, well, Aubameyang is world class. Like, he should be scoring, and he's not, and nobody seems to know why. And the whole team seems to be off at the moment. Saka's trying, bless him. Obviously he's 19, he's got a load of energy, he's going to be running around chasing everything down. He's a top player. But something's not all quite right at the moment. I'm pretty sure it's just down to the team selection, to the substitutions as well. I mean, that's one thing that I've always complained about Arteta with, is his subs, when he uses them and who he brings on. Martinelli can't seem to catch a break at the moment. I'm assuming it's just because he's coming off an injury and Arteta's just maybe saving him from Benfica. I have no idea, but for me, Willian's just an empty shirt. I mean, I've said it countless times in these videos that he's just an empty shirt. Like, my nan, he might as well be my nan out there playing because he just doesn't affect the game at all. He barely manages to pass to his teammates. He's done absolutely nothing at Arsenal, and I just don't want to see him playing anymore. And he keeps bringing him off of the bench, and it's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Not really much else to say about this game. I don't really want to talk about this game, to be honest. It's almost like City were just treating it like an annoying training game that they had to kind of get through to get to the game they actually really want to play. They never really seem to look out for a second gear. I think they could have smashed us if they really, really wanted to, but they didn't need to. They got their 3 points. They didn't need to smash us. They knew that we weren't going to threaten their goal. They knew that we weren't going to score a goal or anything like that, so they were quite comfortable. Or they looked quite comfortable anyway. So yeah, it's pretty dire at the moment. Going to the Leicester game, not really looking forward to that. Even the Benfica game, I'm not even going to think about the Benfica game. Everyone seems to put all their hopes up on the Europa League, and like, I can tell you right now that we're not going to win the Europa League. If we do, it'll be a massive fluke, but we're not going to win the Europa League, especially if we play like we've been playing the last couple of games, or playing like the season. To be honest, this season's been absolutely diabolical. We're not going to win the Europa League. And for me, I'm alright with that, to be honest. And obviously I want to be in the Champions League, but if we get to the Champions League next year with pretty much the squad that we have now, we're going to get absolutely smashed. I mean, we're not going to get out of the group stage. And I don't want to see us getting destroyed 4-0 by Porto or fucking Bayern or Juventus or whatever. I don't want to see that. Like, We are not ready for the Champions League, in my opinion. And I do not want to do Europa League again. Europa League doesn't offer us anything. It offers us a little bit of money, I guess, ish. But no player. I mean, we're lucky we got Partey with the Europa League. But no players going to want to join the Europa League. We're a Europa League squad now. We have to accept that. The squad we have is Europa League quality. They're not Champions League quality at all. Even Aubamayang, you'd think, should be Champions League quality, and he is, but he's not. He's not this season. He's disappeared this season. He's got a bunch of goals. Sure, he's got like 3 or 4 goals now, but maybe a little bit more. But he's been absolute crap all season, or at least all season. When he signed his contract, he kind of gave up. It looks like, but none of our squads. I mean, Tierney could do well, I guess. Leno maybe as well. Partey, Partey's been injured for the most of the time he's been at Arsenal, which is a bit worrying because he was barely injured at Atletico Madrid, and somehow he's always injured with us. It's not good, and it doesn't bode well for the future. But if he's fit, he's Champions League quality. That's pretty much it. 3 players. That's it. Out of the whole squad. We need a complete overhaul, in my opinion. Lacazette did alright for a while. I still think he's not really good enough. We just need a complete overhaul. We're not ready. And for me, I'd rather not have Europe at all next year. Just focus on the league. Maybe focus on the cups. Sell a whole bunch of players, which we won't do because it's Arsenal, and then buy 2 or 3 top class players, which we won't do because we won't have Europe and we won't have Champions League next year. So it's going to take a long time. People calling for Arteta's head already, you're just being clowns. It would be different if he'd signed 7 or 8 players, or he'd signed 90% of the first 11 that we're using right now, and he's not. That's not his squad. People say that he signed Willian. I don't think he endorsed the Willian deal. I think that it was Edu. Edu's like, I want to sign Willian, and Arteta's like, well, okay, he did alright for his last season at Chelsea. Let's go. I don't think Arteta went up to Edu and went, I really want to sign Willian. Please get Willian for me. No, that was all Edu, in my opinion, until somebody proves me otherwise. So everyone said, Willian's an Arteta signing. No, I don't think so, to be honest. I don't think he was arguing with it, but none of us argued with it when we signed him because he'd done so well for Chelsea. It was Chelsea's best player last season. Anyway, so going off on a bit of a rant, sorry about that, but it gets frustrating, and once you open the door and talk about Arsenal, it's kind of difficult to stop. So as I said, I'm not going to talk about the Benfica game. I don't do any videos for the Europa League. There's no point. I don't want to give the Europa League any basis on my channel, to be honest. I don't rate it. I don't care about it. The only good thing about Europa League is winning it. That's the only good thing. Otherwise, it's just absolutely pointless. Anyway, so we'll look forward to the Leicester game. Vardy's going to score against us. I mean, it's just absolute given. You might as well start the game 1-0 down because he's going to score. I don't really have much hopes, but I'm going out to watch that game. So, any of you guys watching in Perth, WA, if any of you guys watching this video, go down to the Inglewood Hotel on Sunday the 28th. Obviously, kickoff's at 8:30. I'm going to be there. All the Arsenal group's going to be there. Or a lot of the Arsenal group's going to be there. Obviously, it's a bit of a Sunday, a bit of a weird Sunday kickoff, but it's still an early kickoff, and we should make the most of it. You don't have to drink if you've got work the next day. You can still go down there and have a good time. Luckily, I've got the day off, so I'm going to be on the beers. So, if you're in the area, feel free to come down. It's always a good atmosphere. It's always a good time, especially when we're in the main bar with the projector screen. It's pretty sick. So, otherwise, guys, I'll see you for the review for the Leicester game. Hopefully, we get a win out of it. It would be nice to bounce back, but I don't see it, to be honest. A bit pessimistic at the moment, but sue me. Yeah, so take it easy, guys. I'll be back next week. Adios.